The fires raging and roaring through California and some parts of southern Oregon are the deadliest and most destructive and most devastating wildfires in California's whole history. So far taking about 76 lives and injuring many others, with now hundreds missing, covering an area of about 1,700,000 acres, which is well over 4,000 square miles, and about 173 regular miles covered. In the month of November 2018, the counties of Solano, Butte, Ventura, Los Angeles, so far costing about $3 billion, and California has had quite a number of wildfires over the years. So that is saying something. This situation in the fall of 2018, which has hit both northern and southern California, has left a very stagnant plume of smoke hovering over cities more than 100 miles away. This thing has caused many people to buy gas masks and respirators, and it has caused many stores to sell out of respirator masks and many doctors to prescribe more inhalers for asthmatics, and sending some of the state's most vulnerable to California's hospitals and ERs. People with heart and lung diseases and issues. The latest California fires in the month of November 2018 have caused debate about what to do about this. Some blaming others for mismanagement. To ease some recent tensions, President Trump dispatched the White House Interior Secretary Ryan Zinke to tour the fire-damaged areas and offer assistance to the California Governor Jerry Brown. Interior Secretary Zinke, in an interview just before the two-day visit, which began Wednesday, November 14, 2018, gave a conciliatory tone and said that federal officials share blame with California for not managing public forest and rangelands aggressively and carefully enough. Zinke told the Associated Press, quote, "We need to work in unison to make sure we thin the forest, especially fire breaks, and make sure we have prescribed burns." And he said, quote, "There's been a lack of management on interior lands, on U.S. Forest Service lands, and certainly with state lands. But it's actually California, not the Trump or the past Obama administration, that is putting more money behind such efforts." In response to the deadly blazes of recent years, California lawmakers in September approved a measure that would provide $1 billion over 5 years for fire protection, including more controlled burns and projects to thin forests and brushland. But in contrast, federal spending on hazardous fuels reduction has been flat in recent years, under President Obama and now recently under President Trump, hovering just under $600 million, even as direct firefighting costs jumped to a record close to $3 billion last year in 2017. For the year 2019, the Forest Service has proposed a $3 million increase for its wildfire fuels and containment program. At Interior, Zinke actually proposed a $29 million reduction in fuel management spending. But it's been said that throwing money alone to problems such as this is not the only solution. It's what's done with the money that also counts. And also just carefulness in general. And it seems to some that both federal and state handling of California wildfires and destruction has not worked, regardless of money.